Tasting like a boss, narcoleptic Chihuahua Productions. They'll do it. Tasting like a boss. Guys, I gotta tell you, I thought I was done with the apple coffee for the season. I really did. I've done a bunch of apple coffees in the past. I've done Bones' apple coffees, which I don't particularly like. I did the Joffrey one that was like Hocus Pocus one that was actually pretty good. I think I've done a few others. I know I did Dunkin' Donuts last week, and it was surprisingly better than I thought it was going to be, but still not great, not great. But I thought I was done, and in fact, I think in the last video on an Apple review, I said I'm pretty much done for the season. But, ooh, some of you guys pulled me back in, and so for normal viewers, you know that there's one of our subscribers who he is in contact with me a lot and makes a lot of comments, and he sent me stuff before. He sent me something else. He sent me caramel apple from Red Brick Roasting Company. Now, I can't get this where I am in Florida. This is sold at WinCo, W-I-N-C-O, which I guess is like a 100% employee-owned grocery store that's in the Midwest and West, which is where Joe's from. So first off, Joe, thank you again. That was so nice of you to do. Sorry it's taken so long to get to the review. I have actually done one of theirs before. I think it was the s'mores one, if I'm not mistaken. And I thought it was okay. I think I like S'more Time more, but you know, a lot less money than S'more Time. And I'm pretty sure this was pretty cheap as well. I think it was like, what, $5 or $6? If I'm wrong on that, I'm sure Joe will put something down in the comments below. I tried to reach out to him beforehand, but I didn't hear from him, and I need to get to this review. All right, so caramel apple, Red Brick Roasting Company. Here we go. We're doing a four-way review. So we're going to be doing it in the cold brew that's in a Lake Brantley High School marching band glass, because Lake Brantley High School marching band is the best marching band in the world. Second, we're going to be doing it in the drip. I've got it in the Jane Austen mug today. Very nice. And yes, I am wearing my Apple Festival Hendersonville shirt. Check it out. That's right. So Ballard Jeffries, out to you, guy. Man, you're awesome. Thank you so much, Justin. And thinking about you and your Apple festivals up there in Hendersonville. We're going to be doing it in the espresso format, of course. And to make it a four-way review, we have it in the nitro press. So this is ready to roll. I'm ready for this. Okay. Next, just because I'm going to be doing this on probably every one of the reviews I do, came out last night. Dancing in Dresses. That is Middle Daughter of Boss's first EP. It's a 4-song EP. Has those songs right there. It is available on Spotify, Amazon, Apple, basically everywhere. And I'll put a link down below. Download it, give it a listen. I think you're really going to enjoy it, and I'm just very, very proud of her. I'm proud of all my daughters, but I'm going to be pushing this, so that's all. All right, so let's get down to giving this a little bit of a smell. It is ground coffee. It's got that synthetic apple scent. I think it actually smells better than the Dunkin' one. More of that syrupy, like caramel scent as well. The coffee aspect of the scent isn't really even that high. You really hit more with the caramel apple scent. And this is a natural and artificially flavored coffee. Okay, so let's get down to the cold brew. Got it here. Cold brew for more than 24 hours. No scent whatsoever on the cold brew. Tasting like a boss. It tastes like apple. Actually tastes like apple. That tastes better than the Dunkin' Donuts one. Hold up. Wait a second. It's like $5 or $6. Is that right, dude? Now, it ends with the finish on it is a little bit dry. Still tastes more like a tea-ish kind of coffee, but has more apple flavor than even the Dunkin'. This is kind of comparable to that Joffrey's Hocus Pocus flavor that I tried. Yeah. Again, you know, I think what's really going on is by putting caramel and cinnamon and just the hint of apple. That's really what's being achieved. I found that if you took Bones' apple cider and caramel apple, which when taken alone do not taste like apple, but mix them together, miraculously they actually taste more like apple. I think that's what's going on here. I think that they're getting that combination right. So that's really good. So if you are near a WinCo and can get a caramel apple limited edition coffee, especially at that price point, I think that's probably less than the Dunkin' I got. So yeah, cold brew, great, awesome. Let's move to the drip. Coffee scent. Not sure if I'm really getting apple off of it though. No. No, it tastes, I mean, yeah, you're getting some apple flavor. That's probably the most pleasant drip apple flavored coffee. Listen, you're not getting smacked in the face with it, okay? Don't, I mean, it's nothing like that. But there's something obviously there. So if you're wanting that, that's great. Still think it works a lot better in the cold brew method. You're going to be getting more of the apple flavor in the cold brew. Let's move over to the espresso. Okay. Scent on this, very heavy on the caramel. Tastes like a boss. Okay, bright. Wow. No. Yeah, hold on. Yeah. Yeah, that's bordering on rancid, if not rancid. But I'm going to do it again because I got to explain. You can taste the apple. You don't want it though. It tastes like a rotten apple. If you want to, I mean, if you're going to get the bag, right, and you got an espresso machine and you want to see what I'm talking about, that's it. It's not the worst thing you've ever tasted, but that is not, just don't do it. That's not good. So cold brew, great. Drip, good. Definitely do the cold brew, but the espresso, I don't know. All right, let's get to the nitro press, okay? I'm going to have to drink some of that cold brew before I do the nitro press anyway. So it'll give us some time for this to settle a little bit, because once we dispense it, again, this is just nitrogen, no cream, no sugar, nothing like that. Let's dispense it. Boom. In the Ticonderoga glass, which has become my go-to nitro press glass. Look at that goodness. Let's let that separate. In the meantime, let's get some of that nasty espresso flavor out with the cold brew. You know, I'll tell you what, as good as that cold brew was before, when you go from the espresso to that cold brew really has apple flavor at that point, and it tastes refreshing and good. So that's it. As this separates, let's just talk about this. So we got the Can't Stay Away. That's an upbeat song. I love that song. Unaffected. You guys, I think, have probably heard Unaffected. It's been out for a couple of months. In fact, youngest daughter, boss, did a video on Unaffected, and it's on YouTube. She just did it with her iPhone. My youngest one is a movie maker. Awake. I think you guys are really going to like Awake. And November is the Heartbreaker one right there. So they tell a story, apparently, moving through. Yeah, just, I'm proud. I'm a proud dad. Proud of all my girls. All right, well, it's separating. Looks nice. Tasting like a boss. Caramel apple. Nitro press. Yeah. I mean, that really raises the level of it. It's going to mute some of the apple flavor and some of the coffee flavor a little bit, because it has the nitrogen that's in there, and it kind of like makes it have this a creamier, airier taste, right? That tastes like an apple pie. That's that's really good, Joe. That's really good. So, yeah, guys, if you end up getting this, just expect to cold brew the whole thing. There really, I don't think it's worth getting just for drip. And don't do espresso. Do the cold brew, and if you can get if you're able to get a nitro press, great. I mean, like I said, they're expensive. I think there are cheaper options that you can get out there where you can get the cartridges. So you may, if you have those things, that might be a way to do it. If not, the cold brew is gonna be totally fine. Yeah, the nitro press really makes it a completely different experience. I mean, again, here we go, right? Tastes like tea, little chemically at the end. It's artificially flavored. Tastes like a little apple pie. None of that little artificial taste at the end. All right, well, thanks for going on this review with me, man. You guys are, well, Joe, thank you, Joe, for allowing me to go on this little review. And thank you guys. Until next time, hit like, subscribe, and share. We have several other reviews. I got some hot sauce reviews I may do today. And each time I'm going to be talking about this. If you don't like that, I guess you can fast forward or download it, listen to it, and then in the comments you can talk about how awesome this album is, which would be amazing. But yeah, hit like, subscribe, and share. Thank you for going on this taste journey with me. And from the Chihuahuas that you might be able to hear drinking from the water, hey, Tastin. From me and the Chihuahuas to you, until next time, keep tasting like a boss. Thanks so much.